What's up, peoples? It's Christina. I'm back with another video, and today I am talking about bridging the gap. Specifically, I want to get into speech. So, backstory, my two lovely children, Saige and Saint, it took a while to speak some words, and I'm talking about anything. Saige was very verbal as an infant, but then it just suddenly stopped. Saint, he spoke a little, but it was mostly like gibberish, but his one clear word was eat, and then he stopped saying that for a really long time. It took me a little bit to accept that they weren't speaking on a 2- and 3-year-old level, and for me, I took that to heart for sure. I would be playing with them, you know, making car noises, singing all these lullabies that kids are supposed to sing, and it was just nothing. They wouldn't echo anything back, and that really did something to me, because I was just pouring in. I was overdoing everything for sure, but that was not in vain. So to deal with limited vocabulary, I introduced sign language to them. Sign language was something I never took up. I always found it fascinating, but I never wanted to learn it, never anything. So I started with some videos on YouTube, learning that way I can teach it to them in the way that I needed them to use it. So we started out with the baby signs. On the baby babble video, they also incorporate sign language on there as well. So if you're not trying to learn it, they definitely cover that for you. We started out with the baby signs as eat, more, all done, potty, go, stop, play, please, sorry, I or me, water, I love you, thank you, please, help, no, yes, drink, want, and putting all these small signs together, you can form a sentence like I want more, please. Yeah, those were the first signs that I taught them. Still, eat was the most common used one. They did eventually start to use please they started to excessively use please. If I can, I will post a clip or clips of them using some sign language, but that is what we started with. That was the foundation. I feel like the sign language kind of made them want to use words more, but it didn't disinterest them from being vocal about whatever it is that they wanted or needed. They are still using gestures a lot of the time, or sometimes I do have to prompt them to ask for something, but sometimes if I know somebody wants a bag of chips open, I won't say a thing. They'll just come up to me with the chips, and I'll say, and that means help me please, but then they'll actually say it to me. So I'm kind of like dangling the carrot in front of them, but I'm making them work for it too. It bridges the gap because there are long waiting lists for speech therapy, so you don't want to not do anything. I didn't want to wait for them to be in speech, for them to talk, so I learned sign language and taught it to them and used it in our day-to-day routines. So do not wait on something like that. You have to take immediate action and be consistent with it and add play into it. Also, to bridge the gap, there are DVD programs such as My Baby Can Learn. It used to be called My Baby Can Read. They have a lot of visual aids on the screen, and I really think you should check it out and use it as a resource. I add captions to anything they are watching because they might just read it. I don't know if they are reading it, but if it's there. I'm a caption reader, so when I am watching TV, I'm doing more reading versus watching. But that's just gonna get their little brains working and all that. So that's something that's very small that'll make a big impact. Give them something to think about. Don't just focus on the words and the big objects in the book. Focus on what's small. Focus on what they have to narrow into, like these sheep. Focus on what they have to zoom into, like these sheep in the background. The sheep are on a hill. Let's see, there is a blue tractor in the background, so just they'll do it. So another method I use is called PECS, PECS. PECS is a picture exchange communication system. It's basically just a picture with a word indicating some type of action or something that they need or want to go do. We did not use the traditional PEC cards. They come about, some come in cards, some come in sheets, I mean, you can really get what you want with a PEC, but some people put them on a key ring. We did not do that. We had a whole PEC sheet. This is laminated and it's still ripped. He has a book of PECs, but they're at school. We don't use this at home because he has something else that helps him with that. I'm going to save that for another video though. Show you what it looks like. This is a sheet of toys that he likes to play with at home. There are 2 action words on here, which is more and all done. So going with toys, they're never not going to want any more toys, so since these are toys, they might just get tired of a toy, and all done is there. So even if your child just points to one of these pictures, that is still communication. Now we want to push them to actually saying, these things, but PECS is a great way to bridge the gap because you're gonna get there. May not be when you want, but you will get there. Come here. Come here. You want to do some sign language for me? What do you... Oh, you want to sign the alphabet? Sing it. Sign the alphabet. What did you eat? Sign the alphabet. On camera. J. K. M. N. O. P. Q. R. S. T. U. V. W. X. Y. Z. Good job. So Saige, stop. So Mr. Saige, he uses your communication sheets. He uses sign language. Can you sign something for me? Can you sign? Look at the camera. Sign, help me please.
Pa.
Alright, good job. Say, go play.
Go. Pa.
Go.
Ga.
Play.
Pa.
You want to go play? Alright, go ahead. Thank you. Thank you for showing me. Give me a kiss. Alright, love you.
Go.
Let's go. So parents, I'm glad you have watched this video. If you need any help or tips, feel free to message me, email me. If you're thinking about it, you're thinking about it too hard. Just do it. And that concludes this video. You want to help me say bye? Can you help me say bye?
Bye.
You can help me say see you later. Can you wave to the camera? Say see you later.
Later.
Say see you later. Wave. See you later.
Later.
Good job.